With all that sunshine today, today's also National Sunglasses Day. Heyo!
These blue colors that you see here, of course, we're still keeping an eye on that rotation and that tornado warning, but this indicates very strong damaging winds.
Let's talk about that severe risk. It's a low end, it's a level 1, which is that marginal risk, level 1 out of 5. This is for most of central Indiana. Again, I think that healthier chance is going to be along and south of I-70. Damaging winds up to about 60 miles an hour, even hail up to the size of quarters a possibility, but again, that threat is still pretty low. And those dew points are sitting in the 50s. Remember, once we hit 60 and above, that's when it starts to get sticky and uncomfortable. We'll have the dew points today in the 50s. So another very comfortable, but don't get me wrong, still hot day as we go through this Friday. I don't have rain chances in the forecast until we head what looks like late in the day Friday and into the day on Saturday. And folks, that is not good news for our drought conditions. Yesterday, we picked up 3/100ths of an inch of rainfall at the Indianapolis airport. That's not going to do us a whole lot of good with these drought conditions.
I'm going to step aside. Look at this. This is why city leaders yesterday and today have encouraged people to stay off the roads. We had a truck slide off into a ditch. It looks like he's getting some help now. We're not really sure what happened, but I can tell you roads are slick and snow covered. We are standing in a foot of snow. I have measured 12 inches here in Kokomo. I know on the west side of Kokomo, they've picked up over 12 inches of snow. So it's coming down still. It's very windy. Earlier today, we saw plows and a bulldozer trying to plow the streets here in Kokomo. That's not the case though for side streets. Come with me. Look at this. The side streets still have a lot of snow on them, and underneath this snow is a thick layer of ice.
Then I noticed by the time I got here, it was sticking on parts of the grass. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to last long, but there it is.
It's there, and then I think some people are going to have to just, the snow off of their windshield. It's very light, very fluffy. There's not a whole lot of it. You could see that on one of our cameras. This is out in Carmel, just on grassy and elevated surfaces, and it's really not covering the whole grass either. This is really what we are going to see for a lot of us here in central Indiana. Some of us didn't get to see any snow, and that's what the case is this morning. We still have a very light band of snow now moving along the south side of Indianapolis. Notice everywhere else, just mostly cloudy skies, and it is cold out there. 25 in Kokomo, it's 29 in Indianapolis, it's 34 in Bloomington. Temperatures are running 15 to almost 30 degrees colder than it was at this time yesterday morning. That cold air filled in through the day yesterday, and it's going to stick around for everyone for the day today. Winds are out of the north at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so because of that, feel like temperatures are in the teens for us this morning. It feels like 18 in Indianapolis. It feels like 15 in Kokomo, and it feels like 24 in Shelbyville. All we've got left is this one band of the leftover flurries. The main part of this system now well off to our east, leaving behind mostly cloudy skies. And that's what we'll see through the rest of the morning hours. Temperatures will stay in the 20s and 30s. We'll keep the light flurry chances for about another hour or so. Shooting for a high of about 31 today, so below freezing. It's going to be a cold day and cloudy for most of us. Clouds do start to thin as we go through the afternoon for some of us, so we'll see a few peaks of sunshine. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies stick around through the night tonight as well. As we go through the day tomorrow, that's when we'll get to see a little bit more in the way of sunshine. We're looking at a mostly sunny day for the start of our work week and the start of the kids returning to school for some. Unfortunately, though, it is going to be pretty cold. Temperatures will be in the 30s tomorrow. Let's talk temperatures today. Again, hitting a high of about 31. As we go through the night tonight and into tomorrow morning, as everyone's heading out the door, those temperatures, these are actual temperatures, will be in the teens. We're looking at a low of about 17 in Indianapolis. Then tomorrow afternoon, temperatures will be in the upper 20s and lower 30s. Plenty of sunshine, and then we're starting off the day Tuesday with those temperatures in the 20s. Let's factor in the wind. Today, feel like temperatures will be in the teens and in the 20s. Then as we head through the overnight hours, we'll do it again. And as we start off the day tomorrow, feel like temperatures for some of us are going to be in the single digits. This is not the only cold blast that we'll have. We get a break, we'll have a relief for the next couple of days. Again, 30s tomorrow, but it looks like 40s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Do you see this dark purple? See these darker colors? That's that cold air, that bitter blast coming again. Another blast for later this week. So let's look what it does to our numbers. 43 Tuesday, 43 Wednesday, 21 with some light snow shower chances on Thursday. Overnight lows in the single digits for Friday morning, and feel like temperatures even lower than that. 20 for the day on Friday. At least we get some sunshine, so that's the silver lining. And it looks like things warm up a little bit as we head into Saturday with those temperatures in the 30s. Right, we've got dense fog this morning, we've got heat this afternoon, we've got storms this afternoon. That heat's not going anywhere either. Today's that first day of the heat wave, and I promise I will get to all of that. So let's go through what's happening right now. We'll go through this afternoon, and then we'll go through the rest of this week. We do have some patchy to dense fog out there, less than a mile of visibility in Bloomington, some patchy to dense fog in our northern counties, less than 4 miles of visibility in Muncie, less than 2 in Kokomo, but no dense fog advisories to tell you about. Mostly clear skies out there. Check out off to the west. We've got some storms out there, parts of South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota. We've got to keep an eye on these storms throughout the morning and into the afternoon, because that's what's going to bring us some storm chances as we go through the afternoon hours. 72 right now in Indianapolis. It's already warm. 73 in Shelbyville, 71 in Muncie. Dew points already in the lower 70s. Those will climb as we go into the afternoon hours, and that's going to make for a very sticky and uncomfortable afternoon. Feel like temperatures right now, not too bad. Feels like actual temperatures. As the sun rises, as we go throughout the day today, those are going to skyrocket as well. Because of that, we've got heat advisories for all of central Indiana. That goes from 12 p.m. today through 9 p.m. tomorrow. 9 p.m. tonight. We've also got heat advisories for Tuesday and for Wednesday. Those go from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. This red color that you see here, those are excessive heat watches. That's something that we'll have to continue to watch to see if those get upgraded to excessive heat warnings. We're not the only ones dealing with this heat either. Our friends off to the west through Missouri, Arkansas, down to Mississippi and Alabama, they've got heat advisories. Areas of northern Mississippi, western Tennessee, they've got excessive heat warnings. Everyone getting in on this heat. So what does that mean for us today? We'll hit about 91, the first time we've hit 90 this year. We'll have those feel-like temperatures climbing into the triple digits. This is lunchtime, and we've already got feel-like temperatures in the triple digits. By this afternoon, between 105 to 110 feel-like temperatures cannot be ruled out. The heat continues into the overnight hours, and then tomorrow we're going to do it all over again. Temperatures in the 90s, feel like temperatures well into the triple digits. The heat continues for much of this week, so here are a couple of things you need to remember. Wear lightweight, light-colored clothing. Drink plenty of water. You have to stay hydrated. Stay inside if you can. Take frequent breaks inside if you have to be outside. And you want to check on those kids, the elderly, and of course, don't forget about your pets. They need to have protection too. Don't leave them outside unattended. Give them plenty of water. Keep them cool. Trim their hair. Don't shave it. It actually protects them from getting sunburnt. And as always, look before you lock. Now let's talk about storm chances this afternoon. We make it through lunchtime dry. Then as we go through about 3 o'clock, we'll start to see a line of showers and storms push through. Heavy rain. Pretty much all threats of severe weather will be possible. Notice the reds and the yellows and oranges. That's that heavier rain. Through about 9 o'clock, I think that's when we'll start to see that rain exit. We do have that slight risk for all of central Indiana. That means we do have at least a chance of strong to severe storms. And I think our chance looks pretty good for especially large hail, damaging winds, even some flooding, but an isolated tornado, that cannot be ruled out as we go throughout the day today. That healthier chance still looks to be up to 60 miles per hour of that wind threat. That's going to be the healthiest threat of severe weather this afternoon. The heat sticks around into Tuesday and into Wednesday. That's when I think we'll break some records. We'll have 96 Tuesday and Wednesday. Both days the record is 94, and I think we've got a really good chance of beating those records. 91 today with those afternoon storms, with those feel-like temperatures 100 plus for all of us. Tonight we're still pretty sticky, 75, muggy and clear as we go throughout the day. Tomorrow 96, record heat, feel-like temperatures again between 100 and 110. The 90s continue into Thursday. This is going to bring a cold front. This will bring some storm chances, and that's when temperatures will start to cool off, but we'll have those temperatures in the 80s, what looks like Friday and into the weekend. Does look like, though, this weekend will be dry.